right after.
Thinking time. I call down the light. You're finished. I've seen worse methods.
Alright, Temenos to 21. Let's see what's going on over here.
The time for answers has come, faithful servant of Vide. The late pontiff left a note behind just before his death. It reads as follows. And soon night shall fall. Words from the keepers of the flame, I believe. The tattoo on the back of your hand is also a marking of theirs. Which means the pontiff wanted us to know that the killer was one of you. The day of his murder, you took the underground passage. You lured the beast that killed the pontiff to the cathedral. And left it to follow its natural instincts. Standing watch as the pontiff died.
Well deduced, Temenos.
None can deceive mine eyes, not even a god.
Vados, why? You cannot detain me here. I am on a mission.
Come, servant of Vide.
My turn.
Okay, what are we gonna start with?
Heavy-footed, aren't you?
I need a plan. I call down the light.
Oh dear.
Makes sense it'd be weak to
Hold
light
on.
since
Illuminate the
it's
darkness.
dark and all.
Right.
Let's just take a shot in the dark and say it's not. Okay.
Fire. Burn.
Nope.
Here we go. Thunderbirdie.
Nope.
Cleaning time. Well, well. Inside.
Oh dear. Low, frigid winds. Very good.
Alright, one at a time.
Ready?
Holy cow.
May your wounds be healed.
I owe you. Very well.
Let's go. Wahoo! Yes! Ha-ha! Ready?
everything has. That's fine, we'll figure it out.
Prepare yourself.
Right. Let's go. And yeah. Ready? Heavy-footed, aren't you?
Prepare yourself.
I've got a heal here.
Now then. May your wounds be healed.
Alright, everyone's got full health.
Very well. Holy light, illuminate the darkness.
Weak top face.
Cleaning time.
Let me show you what I've learned. Pierce them, winds of frost.
Let's go. Time.
Very well. I will atone for your sins. Lo, frigid winds.
Oof. Not as strong.
To work. Lo, frigid
But
winds.
blue. Or sorry, blue, yellow.
My turn. Sorry, but watch me. You're open. Ready? What? Playtime is over. Sorry, but I won't hold back. Thanks.
Thinking time. Pierce them, winds of frost.
Here we go. And yeah.
Alright, gotta break this thing quick here.
I need a plan. Pierce them, winds of frost.
Cleaning time. I wonder what will happen.
Where was I? Lo, frigid
Alright,
winds.
so I break the two red ones in the
Very
back.
good.
Here we go. The hunt awaits. Cleaning time. Well, well.
Pierce them,
Get rid of the
winds
reds.
of frost.
Let's go.
To work. Be healed.
Let's get a heal on the whole group. I'm full health though. Alright, this should be a solid time.
This is where you die. Don't mind if I do.
Cleaning time. Heavy-footed, aren't you? Let's go! Wahoo! Can't let my quarry escape!
Where was I? Repent! Lo, rigid wings. Very good.
I feel like that was cheating. Because that broke.
Pierce the winds of frost.
Which is what I needed, because now I can just kind
Ready?
of show it.
Afraid of the dark. Here we go!
Just need one more big heavy hitting move.
Oh dear. Flames burn bright.
This be enough? No.
My prey awaits. Huh? Ha! Now! What to do? This is exciting.
Very well.
I think we should be okay in the next turn, too.
Thinking time. Pierce the winds of frost.
Very well. Lo, rigid wings.
I'm not going to be able to break.
What to do? You're too kind.
Prepare yourself.
Holy crap, I'm about to die.
Pierce the winds of frost.
Another boss down.
I've gained valuable insight.
Now talk.
Surrender yourself not unto silent dusk, for the light shall fade.
That's enough.
Hmm? There she is.
Captain Caldina!
In the sacred name of Bran the Thunderblade, you are under arrest. Beg for his mercy, for it is he who shall judge you for your crimes.
Be not conceited, for it is you who must beg forgiveness.
Take him away. Your name was Crick, yes? Well done.
And so the crows of the sacred guard descend once more. So eager to take the credit for the hard work of others.
Pardon us for not having the liberty of pecking at every seed and rock we come across. Go about your business. Your little interrogation is over.
I will merely note that the criminal now in your custody is a heretic. He chose his victims according to scripture, you see.
Well, nothing, stay your tongue.
Wow.
Come, Crick. There is work to be done.
Yes, Captain.
Poor hound. You lost your master.
Well, screw you too. Keep it up, you'll lose yours. Trying to help.
Careful. Eye bites.
Temenos.
You're sending me back to headquarters?
We will deal with the aftermath here in Canalbrine. Vados will be transported to the Sacred Guard, where he shall remain in custody. You shall be his escort.
I don't know if I like
I
that
am
job.
honored, Captain. Yet,
That's not a great job, not gonna lie.
Yet what?
What's up,
in
JB?
truth, it was Temenos who apprehended the suspect. As such, might we not grant him the opportunity to interrogate Vados?
Very well. In deference to the late pontiff, he may have his interrogation.
Many thanks, Captain.
No catch?
Crick,
There it is.
did your investigation reveal anything of note?
Just before you apprehended him, Vados uttered something strange, yes. Surrender yourself not unto silent dusk, for the light shall fade. I feel I've heard those words somewhere before, but I cannot place them.
Good work. That will be all.
Indeed. Let's see what our investigation gives us. Probably something much more useful.
Excellent work, Crick.
Ort, are you joking? We joined at the same time, and here you are serving as bodyguard to the captain herself. I scarcely deserve the admiration of someone so clearly superior.
Is that so? That sword of yours makes us equals.
Come now, you needn't spar with me to know you're better, right?
I'm kind of nervous about that.
It is possible for skills to atrophy, you know. The only reason I'm here is because Captain Caldina saw fit to raise me up. Just as the Inquisitor brought you into the church.
Right.
The flame lights the way. We just happen to be following our own flames.
Down paths we pray are righteous.
May the sacred flame guide you, Crick.
And you as well, Ort.
Okay.
What is it that you're reading, Temenos?
Yep. Chapter 2.
The theologian Lucian's notes. I borrowed them.
Took them.
Stealing evidence yet again.
Let's not say anything we'll regret, Crick. This is well within the bounds of our investigation.
I love Temenos.
Gods, please have mercy.
What do you plan to do next, anyhow?
Well, the case this string of murders opened is now closed.
Is it?
I have been told to escort Vados back to headquarters, and that is what I shall do. Once he's safely in the Sacred Guard's custody, you'll be given the opportunity to interrogate him.
Oh, with the crow's approval? How suspicious.
Did the Hunter story. I just
think you
finished
would
the
do well
chapter
to
1.
choose
Actually, no, I
gratitude
haven't did the
without
Hunter yet. Wait,
just
did
this
I?
once.
Yeah, I did. Oh shit, I just did chapter 1 with her.
You forget that doubt is what I do. So, there are two paths before me.
Two paths? Are you not returning to the Sacred Guard headquarters yourself?
That is the first path, and it leads to the interrogation of Vados. The second path, however, lies within these notes. The Felsun ruins. Apparently, they're somewhere in Crackridge. The theologian Lucian intended to visit them before he was killed. I feel this might be a momentous clue. And so the second path leads to the Felsun ruins. The question is, which puzzle do I solve first?
Whichever you choose to follow, take care of yourself, Temenos. I shall welcome you at our headquarters, whenever you arrive.
I eagerly await our reunion.
Well, it's not so bad.
Oh, Crick, this is far from over. Why did Vados kill these people? Why did he liken his victims to each of the 8 gods? There's something I'm not seeing. Something important.
Like he's sacrificing someone for all. Like sacrificing
And
someone
I'm
for all
going to
8.
find out what.
But not tonight, you won't, Temenos. We'll see what you find, but not tonight. Should be the end of chapter 2. Temenos' investigation bears fruit. Rather saw appeared at the end of a string of murders. Temenos sees only a comma, an omniscious promise. This is far from over. He senses a nefarious presence lurking in the shadows. Shadows the sacred flame shall illuminate in due time. Heck yeah. The Cleric and Thief Part 1 is available to cross path. Why do they call you a hound, Temenos? That is a question with no easy answer, I'm afraid. Is it because of your big, adorable eyes? I'm sorry? Dogs are wise, they've got good noses, and they're fast. They do call you a hound because they like you, right? No. Would you mind if I called you a hound too? Please tell me you're joking. There are stories starring two travelers walking a singular path. An icon for these stories will appear on the map. Shall we look? So you have Oshet chapter 2, Oswald chapter 3. There. A similar path for them. So you can go see father, see mother, I'm torn on what I want to do next. I'm here, so I want to do the apothecaries chapter 1, because I could do that, then move west and get the dancer, move north and get the merchant, and that's like I could just knock out all the level 1s right there. That way I have all 8, and then I can figure out in what order I want to do. I need to make a chart so I can list off what I've done, because they don't have one on the game. I'm aware, but I'd like to list it off. So I've done Temenos' chapter 2. And I'm going to end up doing this. I'm going to go there. So for Throne A, there's chapter 2, the Mother's Route. We're going after Father. Like, let's be honest. I really want to kill her first. Probably sounds messed up. Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. I love the battle system too. I want to do this. I haven't done a cross path yet, but like I said, I wanted to get all the characters first. Let's see, learning skills. I could save. I'll save them. Cleric. I could also save. And then Oshet needs a little bit more, which I won't be able to do either. I just thought about that. Because I have to do... well, I don't have to do anything. I don't really have to do anything. What I need to do is save. And steal from more people. Yeah, if there's something I need to do, it's just to mug some more people.
I'll take that.
Magic nut? Come on, give me the nut. Okay, there we go. I should feel bad for this, but I don't.
I'll take.
Alright, we got that. I've heard of it, but never played. What's up, David? Like, I'm torn because I want to turn off the game because it's 6:30, but I'm not tired, and I can try to knock out, or at least get into chapter 1 with the apothecary, which is probably what I should do. I hate this feeling of not being tired. This is how my sleep gets messed up, because then I stay up too long, and then I have a hard time going to sleep later, and it like moves my sleep around. Hopefully all is well for you, Mr. David. First of all, let's go to the inn. Before I think about anything else, let's go to the inn and save. And I also need to look at the elemental defense. See, evasion goes down. Attack and defense is up. Oh, yes, also, speaking of, try to keep reminding, monthly raffles. You guys should do it. I'm going to do the raffle on Friday morning, and then I will notify the winners. You're doing 3, so you still enter 5 times, but I'm going to roll 3 times. I got to get caught up on stuff so I can get like set back to a base. I also need to figure out what's down here. Nothing. Thought you could go down there. There's an apothecary down there. But I want to heal everyone first. Where's the inn? Inn has to be up here. It's got to be up here. Yeah. On the left. I remember now. 11,000. That's not bad. Because all the level 1s you get left with just a character. So we will do the apothecary. So far of the stories, I think I like Temenos and Oswald's the most. The hunter seems really interesting. Like, I need to see more. Let's see. Let's check this one out.
Nutrient deficiency. Too long on the open seas, I take it.
Getting hungry too.
I also see symptoms of severe dehydration.
Apothecary. Everything's going dim. Please, heal me.
Heal me.
Easy now. It'll be all right.
I'm just keep refreshing to see what my
Nutrient-rich food is
paycheck
what
goes
he
through.
needs most right
Like,
now.
so I can see the stub.
If only I had some fruit. Ah, grapes! Thank you. This is just what I was looking for. Here, eat this.
Thanks. I feel much better now.
Remember to maintain a balanced diet. That'll help keep you healthy.
So I can't eat ice cream all the time? That's what she's saying. That kind of sucks.
I appreciate the help. My name is Castti. I'm a traveling apothecary.
Castti.
Are you a traveler as well? I have lost my memories, and am searching for clues to who I once was.
I saw something. Someone put up the names of all the characters. I'm gonna type them in chat. I thought that was pretty cool. Let me shrink this real quick just so I can see the names a little bit easier. But remember, this is Octopath Traveler 2. Pretty clever, huh?
If you wouldn't mind sharing the road with me, may I join you on your travels?
Yep, pretty clever. Because I was watching a video, just someone talking about the RPGs coming out this year. Because you know I like RPGs. I forget the guy's YouTube channel, but he had a video on why he thought this was the best RPG of the year so far, and he thought that was pretty cool. I'm like, oh, you guys are sneaky.
Thank you.
They did not have. I don't. Huh. Now I'm wondering if they had that in the first one too. I don't think they did. I think the warrior broke it up. I'll be damned. They did it in the first one too, and I didn't even notice that. That is so sneaky. That's a sneaky one. Ulbrich, Cyrus, Tressa, the merchant. So Ulbrich was the warrior. Cyrus was the scholar. Tressa, merchant. Okay. Ophelia's the cleric. Octo. Primrose the dancer. Alphen, apothecary. I like his story a lot from last game. Therion was a thief. Then Haunted. I'll be damned, they did it in that one too. I didn't even notice that. Holy crap. I had no clue.
You have the power to save lives, more than any other. That's why you have to live. If anyone can create a cure, it's you. It's up to you now.
The little things that you find out, man. I had no clue. Speaking of having no clue, I find it hilarious playing Pokemon with my nephew. I feel like I don't even, like, I honestly am not playing. I'm just there.
Look, over there.
I'm moral support.
There's someone on that skiff.
But he just wants to keep doing trades to get all the Pokemon. Like, you have to play through it to get the badges and all that stuff. So hard to keep him focused.
I hear waves.
So hard to keep him focused. Like, no trades. Like, we have to
Where
go
am I?
story. Like, just do story stuff. We'll get other Pokemon later. Let's just kind of go through the story.
Am I on a ship?
So, kinda yes. When my nephew comes over, I don't stream it because it's hard to stream during the day because of people being on the internet, people using the internet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play through it with my nephew. Basically, my nephew's gonna play through it while I'm just sitting, like we're both sitting there, but he's playing. And he's like, basically I'm like his shadow, and I was thinking about putting it on YouTube, but I have to keep him focused. Subtoxic, good morning. It's hard to keep him focused because he wants to trade. He wants to use Pokemon Home to get extra Pokemon. I'm like, and can we just let's work on getting some of the badges first. It's the only way I'm going to be able to play through the game. I'm not joking, David. I'm not exaggerating. Literally every day since I have moved back here, he has asked me about Pokemon Violet. Then when I started to play, I'm like, this is what we're going to do. We're gonna record it, but we're gonna play on my computer so I can record it, and you're gonna play. And he literally asks me every day to play. So I'm like, I can commit like 30 to 45 minutes a couple times a week, and then I'll just figure out what to do on the YouTube side. But that's gonna be how I play through Pokemon. There's no other way. There's no other way. Because I'm not gonna be able to play, like, I could play through it on my own, but I can't at the same time because of the save file. I mean, I could let him play on his Switch, but he has Scarlet. That's what makes me laugh. Like, dude, you have Scarlet. It's the same game, but he's like, Violet it's a Pokemon game he hasn't played. That's how he sees it. So I'm just like, whatever. I'm not even gonna be difficult with it. This is how we're gonna do it.
Finally come to, have you? Feeling better yet?
There's no way I can play it on my own.
Tides, you know.
It's not a complaint either.
Why can't I stand?
It's just the realization of this is
My throat
probably the easiest way of going through
too
this.
dry.
Easy now, lass. You've had a rough time of it. Drink up.
There's also the other thing of now, like, having my Switch hooked up on a computer, knowing I can record stuff, we can play other games together. Because he's been playing Mario Kart. He's been playing a lot of Among Us. But there's a Double Dragon game coming out. I pre-ordered AEW both on the Switch and on the PS5 so I could play with him on the Switch. Smash, like, there's other stuff that I'd be able to play and record that could be, you know, fun. It'll be fun for him, as opposed to me being a babysitter. I can be a little more proactive, you know. It is. It's just I don't mind him catching a Pokemon at all. I just want to, like, try to, like, how would I put it? He's beat it on Scarlet. He has all of the Pokemon. He has the DLC. Well, all the Pokemon minus the DLC. He's trying to trade those Pokemon over to Violet, which clearly is a massive power level difference. I'm trying to deter him from doing that. So I don't mind him catching the other Pokemon, but I just don't want to do trades. I'm trying to, like, fight him off on trades for as long as I can, because he asks that multiple times every time we play. Like, let's just play through this and use the Pokemon that we catch. That's what I'm trying to do. So yeah, like, if you trade your Pokemon over here, you're gonna just demolish everything. Then I tried to explain, like, but if you're doing that, then isn't, like, basically you're doing the same thing twice. But he's like, no, I did it on Scarlet, this is Violet. Like, but it's the same game. Like, no, there's different Pokemon. Like, yeah, there's some different Pokemon, but the games are exactly the same. He's not getting that, but that's okay. I'm just like, whatever, cool. I just keep saying no to trades.
For saving me.
Couldn't well leave you to the fishes. How'd you end up on
Doing the
that
best
little
I can.
skiff anyhow?
I'm trying to be,
Skiff?
like, I'm not gonna get mad at him or anything like that, but I'm trying to
I don't know. I can't remember.
keep him entertained and keep myself entertained at the
Come
same time.
This isn't the time for jokes.
I'm sorry, but I really can't remember anything. Who I am, where I came from, it's all a blank.
I know one thing about you, lass. Your name. It's Castti.
Castti.
Actually, no. Or he know.
How did you know that?
It's stitched onto your outfit. What's that uniform of yours anyway?
Okay.
Ah, right. Amnesia. Strange to think a person could forget their own name.
I have to remember. First things first, I need information. Somewhere to start. It will be difficult to learn who I am. Nevertheless, the crew of the ship should know more about the circumstances of my rescue. I should inquire about that, and the ship while I'm at it.
Yeah, I'm doing the best I can. Cause it's like if it were me, I would like just me. I'm trying to think of another game that'd be similar, but I feel like it's cheating, and that's ultimately what I feel like. I feel like it's cheating. Nothing comes to mind, but yeah. It scares me to even think of forgetting my husband and daughter. Are you okay, miss? I've heard of amnesia before, but never actually met someone who had it. I've seen people in the moment, like they get hit hard with sports, you know, concussion, like stuff like that, but never, I've seen like the reverse, like when you get older, dementia, you start to lose your memory, not amnesia where something causes you, like an event causes you to lose your memory, other than age or, you know, illness. During the day, you can inquire and learn all sorts of information from townspeople at the indicated level to inquire. We should be able to see the harbor soon. Inquire? Sure. The fresh-faced captain of a ferry connecting the eastern and western continents. He became violently seasick on his maiden voyage and completely lost heart by the time the boat docked in the Brightlands. He will hand in his resignation the moment he returns to the Harborlands. Oh crap.
Thank you.
Seems quite serious. Clean the deck, prepare to unload the cargo. My work's never done here. I'll take it back. It's not cheating. That's not the word that I want to use, because cheating sounds too harsh. It's just if you want to enjoy the game experience, it's hard to enjoy the game experience when you get to skip a lot of steps in the process. Because I feel like with Pokemon, part of the fun is discovering new Pokemon, obviously catching them, learning their moves. Like, okay, do I want to try to use this in my party? What do I want to do with this Pokemon? Eggs, like, because he's on Scarlet, he's constantly doing eggs throughout the week. So, like, that kind of stuff, like, it's just hard to enjoy. It's like, I don't know, like, I feel like if it would be like me playing Octopath and getting over-level characters, the battles are really easy, so it takes some of the fun away, because trying to figure out, okay, what are your weaknesses? How should I go about this fight? If I'm too high level, some of the strategy isn't even necessary, so it doesn't require me to think as much. It makes the battle less challenging. I didn't know with the Pokemon, like, there was a cap with if they would obey you or not. So that's interesting. But as someone that hasn't really watched Scarlet or Violet and haven't played through it, I'd kind of like, I'd like to get some of that experience as best I can. Obviously, I'm not playing the game. I'm just watching him play, which is fine. That doesn't bother me at all, because I'm still, you know, taking in everything as we see. I think so far we made it. Chose the starter, so I chose the starter, but he knew who I was going to choose anyway, so I chose the starter. The water Pokemon, of course. And then we got out of the dungeon with, is it Miraidon? Or Giraidon? I forget how, I don't know how it's pronounced, but he knows. We just got out of the cave. So now we'll see what's next. But he's already like, yeah, we have to trade Pokemon now. Like, no. You can use Pokemon Home, you can get your Pokemon, like, no. Trying to avoid that for now. Maybe later on in the game, but like, let's get a couple of badges first, and then we'll kind of see where things are at. A rather slothful sailor who happened to spy Casti's skiff while avoiding his work. Though his dereliction of duty was revealed, his keen eyes earned him a permanent post as a lookout. That's kind of dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, but we're not too far in yet. But he's already talking about, I'm like, bro, if we just started the game. I've kind of always wanted to, like, I've been on a cruise ship. I've always wanted to be on, like, a ship like this. I don't want to say a pirate ship, but, you know, one of these, like a cargo ship. Something like that. But I kind of don't want to, but I think it'd be a cool experience. I still want to ride on a train. I've never been on a train before. Like a regular train. A soldier returning to the western continent having completed his duties, while on the eastern continent he heard rumors of a group of apothecaries wearing blue uniforms who killed a large group of people. Thus he feels Cassie's appearance is an ill omen? What? Apothecaries don't kill, they help.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's why. I know that's why.
I think that's about all I need for now. Based on the predominant currents in this region of the ocean.
What I really want to do, though, let me stop for a sec. What I really want to do, though. So, my dad, basically.
Its destination is a large port town called Canalbrine. Perhaps there's someone there who can shed a light on who I am. Ah, yes. These kind sailors brought my possessions to the passenger's cabin.
I wish other systems had it too.
Maybe they can offer some material clues as to my identity.
It's like MLB The Show.
I should sort through them before we make landfall.
Someone's up upstairs. MLB The Show, I don't mind going through and looking how often I play. Oh? I did not know that. I'll have to look at that then. Cause I knew it had the games and trophies. I didn't know that it had that. The captain of Fair Connecting. Resting Cassie was simply a matter of obeying his duty as a captain, but he feels a special kinship with her as she reminds him of his own daughter who died suddenly in an accident.
That was very helpful.
Got it. So basically, Street Fighter 6 is about to be scary. Oh yeah, inside the quarters. Satchel. Someone's up upstairs. Pretty sure it's my dad.
Satchel.
I assume he didn't go to work today.
I recognize it. It's mine. It seems rather hastily stuffed. I must have been in quite the hurry. Medicinal herbs. A mortar and pestle. For preparing salves and the like, no doubt. Well, well. It seems I was an apothecary. What's this? A white flower. Why would I have something like this? Yet another mystery.
Land ho! All hands on deck!
That always makes me laugh. Pirate talk or ship talk, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't look bad. First chance I get to save though, I'm gonna save. I'm playing Octopath for about 2.5 hours, baseball for 4.5, so that's not bad.
You sure you'll be alright, lass? Hard to get by without memories.
I've remembered a little. Enough. I was an apothecary. I appreciate your concern, but no need to fret about me. I'll remember the rest in time.
That's all. Know the seas, and you'll know thyself. An old sea dog taught me that proverb.
Oh yeah, that reminds me too, David.
May the wind,
Something that you
and the
might find
waves
interesting.
always find you well, Castti.
No,
Thank you,
wrong
Captain.
one.
For everything. What a bustling little town.
Hey, get a load of her.
Huh?
She's one of them, isn't she?
Estimated to arrive
no
by
mistake,
Friday,
Ethan.
coming from Arizona. Should be a good read. I'm looking forward to it.
I appear to be causing quite a stir. Oh well. First things first, I need to find clues as to who I may be. I should speak to the people of this town. I might glean some knowledge about my past.
I need to make sure. How much further do I want to press? Unload the car. Oh yeah, I already talked to you. Actually, no, I didn't talk to you. You should have said the same thing, but you're a fisherman. Gets drunk every night, often falls asleep on the way home, and has to set out for another day's fishing from there. Every time this happens, he vows never to drink again, but by evening that vow is forgotten. 33 years old.
Thank
That
you.
was my fate. Alright, so there's a hidden item. Yeah, it's like you get the history, and then, you know, as a speedrunner, someone who's not, and I still consider myself certainly not an expert, that is, it'll give me an opportunity to do some learning, so I'm looking forward to that. Brisk, cheerful woman who runs a food stall by herself. She has not taken a day off in years. Staying busy keeps the loneliness at bay. After closing her stall for a day, she broods over her husband who stopped to fish one day and never came back.
That was very helpful.
Can't go through. The church is closed, so maybe I'll go fishing instead. I know I could have got the PDF version. It's cheaper, but I just wanted the hard copy. An elderly man who attends church with surprising frequency. When leading his granddaughter by the hand, he is a picture of a jolly old grandpa. However, his habit of using that same granddaughter as an excuse to approach and flirt with every woman he sees has made him rather unpopular among the townsfolk.
Thank you.
Good lord, man. It's locked. Means it's probably a dungeon then. Well, there's a save point. We're gonna save regardless. Heard a lady in blue arrived on the ship port. Canalbrine boy. A Canalbrine boy in love with a girl from the eastern continent. He is trying to give her a gift that will convey his feelings before she leaves, but with little success. The experience has brought him face to face with his own cowardice for the first time.
That was very helpful.
Alright, another hidden item. Go back and grab. My understanding is even if you go to the spots where they're at, you can't grab them until they become unhidden. deals in local marine products. He has big plans for the business, which he inherited from his father, and believes that expansion will be good for his family and the whole town. Privately, he prefers meat to fish.
Thank you.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I don't even know how I came across it. That's the funny thing. I just randomly came across it because of a pin. And then I was just kind of looking through the stuff they have. Like, ooh, they have some Metal Gear stuff. Ooh, they have, you know, other stuff. And then I was like, a speedrun book? Huh? And then I read the description, you know, the look inside now, kind of looked at that so I could look at the table of contents. Like, you know, why not? Part of the proceeds go, you know, for, you know, GDQ for charity. So I'm like, you know, why not? I have a lot to learn when it comes to speedrunning. Like the history, like I'm always interested in the history of stuff. And that would be an interesting way to learn, among other things, that, you know, you'll be able to find in that book. So yeah, I'll let you know. I'm looking forward to it. 'Cause I think what I'm going to do is I'll get it on Friday, and then I'm just going to be reading it at work. Sailor who works on the ferry pretends to be born and bred man, to see a born and bred man, but is actually from Beasting Village. The first boat he stepped abroad was the one that took him away from home to seek his fortune. He thought sailing would be a simple matter of riding the waves, and greatly regrets his career choice now that he knows how punishing it truly is.
Thank you.
But I appreciate the hidden item, which is right behind me. And gratefully cool. So let's talk to the person that we need to talk to, since we've talked to everybody else. Is everyone running from her?
It seems I've been given the cold shoulder. In that case, I'll just have to try my luck with someone else.
Crazy, huh? Did you get to watch any of GDQ? I actually got a new game because
Excuse
of GDQ.
me, are you alright?
Beard something? It was on sale for $10.
What's going on here? Is something wrong with him?
Beard blade.
He's burning up. We need to get him inside.
Looks like sun fever. He's covered in rashes.
Oh.
Rash, vomiting. It could be the onset of some sort of strange poison. I should have the herbs to treat this. Hold on for just a moment.
Yep. I made time to watch that. Grand Pooh Bear was in it too for the Mario Maker 2 levels, the relay runs. Fun stuff. Metal Gear was in it too, I believe. There's only one Mega Man game in it. Was it Lost Levels or Mario Brothers Worthless? And then just some random other stuff that I saw. Because I'd like pretty much when I would get home or when I'd have a chance to be on Twitch, I'd look and see what was being ran. Are you really going to give that boy your medicine? I mean, why would I not? Okay. I would like to go to one
Lower
year.
the fever. Luckily, we caught this sickness in its early stages.
My best chance was probably 2 years ago
Dash
with
of
smog.
lycanth seed mixed with some of these herbs should do the trick. Good. I still remember my craft at least.
That and Evo in Vegas. That's a lot easier though.
There. Drink up. Slowly
Because that's not
now.
that far away.
That's a good boy. Phew. The fever's receding. He's sleeping peacefully now.
Your work was flawless from diagnosis to treatment. The very model of an apothecary.
Good.
Thank you, Miss...
Kind of what you'd hope for.
Malaya. I'm a traveling apothecary.
Hmm?
Thank you, Malaya. My name's Castti. Sorry to say, I don't remember much else. I was an apothecary, but what kind I cannot say. I've come down with a bad case of amnesia.
Hmm.
What? Then how did you diagnose and treat that boy?
It seems my hands still remember their craft. Strange, isn't it?
Is right.
Who are you? Wait. That blue uniform. It can't be. Get back! Don't you dare touch my brother!
What?
Senna! Did she hurt you? How'd you sneak in here? What'd you do to him?
Calm down. She's an apothecary. She treated your brother for his ills.
Out! You're one of them, aren't you? Heirs apothecaries.
Heirs apothecaries? What?
That blue uniform, that sigil, there's no mistaking it. The whole town's in an uproar about you, witch. Word is one of you pestilence mongers have been lurking about.
Pestilence monger? I don't understand.
And I don't care. Out! Out!
Let's go, Castti.
Well then.
Who are these heirs apothecaries?
I've heard the name before.
You have? What sort of people are they? Why was that man so hostile to
What a
me?
mean man. Good thing apothecaries don't get paid for their work.
What's wrong with me? We have far more pressing business than my lost history. I fear Senna's illness is only the beginning. If I can't identify the root of this sickness, it could engulf the whole town. There's no time to waste.
You're going to help them, even after how you've been treated? Would your time not be better spent treating your own woes?
Saving these people comes first. As long as I can heal the sick, who I am is ultimately trivial.
The very model of an apothecary indeed.
Everyone before you.
Very well. You have my aid. Let's split up and find the source of this sickness.
Malaya, thank you.
Alright. I'm gonna need to get to a save point.
You're one of those heirs apothecaries, aren't you?
We won't let you fool us.
I'm sorry, but would you mind telling me about these apothecaries? I'm unfamiliar with them.
Don't play dumb. Everyone knows what that little band of apothecaries have been up to on the Eastern Continent. They travel around charging only a pittance for services. But it's all a sham. Their medicine is poison, and they've killed more than they've helped. I even heard they butchered an entire town not long ago.
I don't know what dark purpose drives them, and I don't care. Word is, one of them just showed up in town, and you're the only strange apothecary around here, so...
You may be right.
Hmm?
The truth is, I don't know if I am what you think I am. I remember little of my past.
A likely story! We're on to you! Get off with you!
Who I was and what I've done, I cannot say. Nevertheless, right now, all I want is to help the people of this town. I'm looking for clues as to what is causing the people here to grow sick. Please, if you know anything, tell me.
Marlowe, what's wrong?
Stop! Get away from him!
What's the big idea? He needs help. Or do you want me to leave him there to die?
I said step away. He may be contagious.
Contagious?
I knew it. The symptoms are the same. I need to ease his fever, and quickly. I'll carry him. All of you stay here. There. He should make it now.
She healed Marlowe.
Just who are you, really?
Help! People are fainting from some sort of strange fever.
What in the world's going on?
Damn! And of course this happens while our healers are away.
Let me treat them.
Very interesting. Very interesting. I hate this because I want to keep playing because I need to know more. I need to know more. Damn it. I'll take my sped.
Here, medicine.
Thanks for saving me, miss.
Good night.
There we got another one over here. Oops, wrong button.
Here, medicine.
My fever's broken, thanks to you. You have my gratitude.
Talk about instant heal. It's an RPG for you, alright? Some things never change. Because I want to see what happens. About this game is it's unique because most RPGs are just one central story with kind of things that branch off. Like you have A to Z. You have stuff that branches off to side stories and things. But this is different because it's 8 different characters that have their own unique stories, and then in the end they all tie together in the final chapter. How, I don't know. I have thoughts after the first game, but I need to get all the characters first because you can kind of see where it's going. But I think it's cool because it's 8 different unique stories, and some are better than others. Some appeal to more, you know, will appeal to me more than others.
Thank you. I feel a little better now.
This is the 5th character. The 4 I have so far I like them. 2 I really like. This one seems interesting.
The sickness is spreading fast. We need to find its source or there won't be anyone standing before long.
Yeah. Same classes, different characters, some different skills.
Are they better?
We're out of the woods for now, but it's too early to breathe easy.
But yeah, I feel like you have more say in what's happening.
I'm sorry about before. I shouldn't have said what I did.
Well, I know for sure you're playing through 4 chapters of all 8 characters, so 32 chapters are being played. And then there's the joint chapters, and then there's the final chapter. This is the 5th character. Let me get to a save point so I can do math.
Senna gave me a tongue lashing about it too. He said you saved his life. I know I've got no right to ask this after how I treated you, but please,
I have to go look
save
at the
our
names
town,
real quick.
save my friends.
Oswald 2. This is chapter 1 in Castti. Throne A2, that's 5. Oshet 1, 6. Temenos 2. So I played through, this is the 8th chapter that I've played.
Well, I don't know if this will help, but earlier today, Senna said the water tasted funny.
Hey, Ma said the same thing to me this morning.
Really? I boiled some water this morning and didn't notice anything strange.
The water. Of course. Maybe those who contracted this illness all drank the water without boiling it first. If that's true, then that must be the source.
A fine deduction,
Side quest.
Castti. I agree.
We draw our water from a spring that flows out of a cavern south of town.
Then my course is clear. I must hurry to this cavern and cleanse the spring before the sickness spreads further.
We're coming too.
This is our town. It's our job to protect it.
I appreciate the offer, but I'm afraid I must insist that you stay.
So
Cleansing
kind.
noxious substances is dangerous work. Stay here and see to your sick.
Well, all right. Take care of yourself, apothecary.
Malaya, could you remain here to treat these people?
You have a habit of putting others above yourself, don't you? Fine. Just come back in one piece, Castti.
So now,
I'll try. The world needs more apothecaries like you, Malaya.
but probably far more of you,
I'm
Castti.
setting out for the cave to the south. I'll be back soon.
Okay, save point. First of all, the map. So, you can look on the map and see there's a lot to this game. So, there's 2 continents, east, west. This is my first time on the west. I actually came here to do something else. Well, really, I need to get the other characters, but I did a second mission for someone here. So nothing else shows because I'm in the middle of doing this. But there was stuff here, and then there was stuff like going up this way. But if you look back on this side, these are places that I've been to. It's not going to show the... It's not going to show the chapters, but if you come to the map like how here it shows that this is her chapter 1, it'll let you know where you need to go to the next chapter for a story. So it said everyone has a max of 4 chapters. It'll tell you where you need to go. How you get there is how you get there, because like you see the paths here. There are shrines. If I can just find one here, maybe. Altar. There we go. So the altars are basically like everyone has a class. They're their own class. But everyone can have a subclass too. So in order to find the subclass, you have to find the altar for that subclass. And then there's missions that they have you do. And when you do it, you unlock basically a slot that you can assign to another person. And then if you can do up to 3, so ultimately you could have 4 people that all have that class in your party. You can do mix and match stuff. There are ultra classes that you would have to find on the map. I don't have a map in front of me, and I'm trying to avoid it, at least until I get a little further in the game, that don't belong to anyone. They're distinct classes that are separate. I think there's 6. So ultimately there's 14 classes in the game. Everyone has to keep their main class, I believe, but then they can be assigned a subclass. And then in order to unlock more subclasses, you need to go further down into the missions in that altar. Some are fetch quests, some are optional bosses, so you don't have to do them, but you can. And then as you go through, so yeah, the jobs here, can't look at it. But basically, on the right side, you'll see like apothecaries on the left. On the right side would be the subclass. And then as you fight battles, you earn job points, and you can use them to learn skills in either side. So it's not just one, you can learn both. So depending on how you want to play the game, I'm sure there's some builds that are really broken, but depending on how you play the game, what you like to do, you can fit jobs to the characters and make the type of party that you want. So my thing is, do I want to unlock everyone so I can kind of see what everyone has, start unlocking their support skills, see if I can find their EX skills, and then ultimately find the super classes, which I'll need, the ultra class, I'll need those for the final boss. For the final boss on the first game, I literally had to have someone play through the game for me on stream, like telling me what to do. It was such a difficult fight. And that was with me being over leveled, but it's a really unique fight, and I was having a lot of trouble. It took over an hour to beat it. God damn, that boss was tough. Hopefully this one won't be that bad. I've heard it's not as bad. But yeah, there is a lot to this game. So this is my 8th chapter, and I'm on 14 hours. I'm pretty